Hi everybody, I'm Barry Stokes, on-camera anchor for the Fox Sports Outdoors television series seen across the southwest and southeastern regions of the United States. And I'm here today to introduce to you one of the greatest and newest products, the Nitro High Performance Fishing Boat line. You're looking right here at my brand new Nitro Z20 High Performance Fishing Rig. This boat has everything you could possibly imagine in a top-of-the-line, high-performance fishing boat, all the way down to the smallest detail. And in this video, I'm going to show you a few of my favorite features in this boat, and it really all begins around at the back of the boat where I can show you the Nitro NVT, Nitro Vortex Technology hull, unlike anything preceding it in fishing boats. Here's what makes the NVT hull different from everything else. It's a series of parabolic strakes. Now, what is a strake, you might ask? A strake is this running surface right here in the hull of the boat. Normally on all other boats and all previous boats, that surface has been straight and flat. Now here's the problem with a flat surface. It's very difficult to manufacture that flat surface where it's consistent down the entire 20 or 21 foot length of a boat like this one. So Nitro has come up with a brand new curved or parabolic strake system. I'll show you generally what it looks like in this little piece of animation here. What the parabolic strake system is. Basically, it takes these strakes and curves them in a parabolic shape, a curved shape. Now you can see what I'm talking about right here. Normally this is flat, but on the Nitro NVT system, this strake and all the rest of them across the bottom, the whole surface of the boat are curved. Now what this does is makes for a much more consistent surface running the entire length of the boat. It does 3 or 4 important things for you. 1, gives you a better and faster hole shot. Number 2, gives you a faster, higher top end speed. And for me, it gives me greater feel and greater control when I'm actually driving the boat. It actually almost feels when you're up on plane in this boat like the boat is creating some sort of a vacuum down against the water. It hugs the water. It holds that water surface very tight. So on turns, it just feels really solid and stern all the way through the length of that hull and through all kinds of turns in all kinds of water. That's the most important feature about this hull, the parabolic strake system or the Nitro NVT hull. And it also has the Nitro RPS rapid planing system. It's Nitro's own design, this little cutout section right here that helps you jump up on plane faster for great hole shots. Up top, the Nitro Z20 begins with a brand new redesigned bow panel that has all of your controls right up front, easy access, including your engine tilt buttons up and down here, your navigation lights, your bilge pumps, and your recirculation fan that I'll tell you about in just a moment. Also, the new redesigned bow panel has room for a full-size 12-inch graph like my Lowrance HDS Gen 3 12-inch unit that I have flush mounted right in my face for easy sighting right in the front of that bow panel. Next up, you've got this recessed area for the foot control of your trolling motor so you can stand flat-footed and fish all day, and it's got an optional drink holder as well. Up front, the Nitro Z20 has a 38-foot deck surface, lots of room to move around, and it's got the anti-fatigue padding underneath the carpet so you can stand on it all day without your legs becoming real fatigued. Let's move back to the back and take a look at a couple of other features. Now, as far as keeping your food and drinks cold, we've got a fully insulated ice chest right under here, and it's got a brand new feature, a snap-in, snap-out sandwich tray that you can put in there and keep a few items that you want to keep dry right up top. And of course, it's got the trash can built in. You keep all of your old plastic worms, plastic lures, and fishing line in here, all your wrappers. Dispose of those at the end of the day. Trash can goes right back in there. Everything in one compartment. Let's slide back to the console here. You see it's got a state-of-the-art high-tech console here with all of your gauges and controls right at your fingertips, including tilt steering wheel right here so you can set it up exactly how you want it. One of the really neat features of this boat is the removable second console. You can order this boat as either a single or a dual console, but if you get the dual, you can keep the second console in to keep your passenger shielded and deflected from the wind and the rain, or with some easy thumb screws underneath the console, You can unscrew those, pop this console out, store it in the garage, and it becomes a single console boat if you wish it to be that way. Now, as far as the upholstery in this boat, this is NASCAR inspired stuff. This is some of the best upholstery that we've ever had in a Nitro high performance boat. It feels fantastic, supports your back, has an upper back support back here behind you, kind of wraps around, holds you tight when you're going through those waves. And another neat thing is it's got an adjustment right here underneath where I can actually adjust the driver's seat up or back depending on how long your legs are. Everything's adjustable here, customizable just for you. And it's got an optional removable third seat. So if you want to fish with just 2 people, you pop it out, you can store that seat away again in the garage, and it has a step-up pad to allow easy access to the rear of the boat. But if you've got a third fisher person along, you just put that seat back in. It's got 3 easy clips underneath that clip it down. It's ready to go for that third passenger. Another nice little detail is the net storage. Keeps the net stored right behind both seats, out of the way, but if you hook that big one and need to get to it, it's easy access right there by the live wells. And it's got your measuring stick, your ruler, right between the live well system as well. Let's talk about this live well system for just a moment. The live well system here is incredible. It's got 2 fully insulated 19-gallon live wells with pump out pumps so that you can get all that water out at the end of the day, and recirculating pumps so you can either pump fresh water in or recirculate the existing water as you're moving from spot to spot across the lake. A couple of other optional features that you can get on this live well system include an oxygen pump that will oxygenate your fish in the summer hot months, and a cooling system that will keep that water cool. You put a block of dry ice down underneath this storage compartment, and those coils will constantly circulate cool water and cool your live wells and keep your fish alive even on those hot summer days. Let's talk a little bit about the rear storage compartment back here. It's got a e-start system that allows you to switch from battery to battery in those unfortunate circumstances where you run down your cranking battery in a day. You will not be stranded, because with the simple flip of a switch, you can either turn the cranking battery off if you're going to store the boat for a couple of weeks so nothing pulls your battery down in storage, and you can flip it one more position to the number 2 position, which switches you off the cranking battery and lets you crank your outboard engine off of one of the trolling motor batteries. Extreme time saver in those instances where you could get stranded. You won't get stranded with this optional e-start system. And the stealth charging system is equally as incredible. Number 1, it takes the power from the alternator in your outboard engine and feeds it first to your cranking battery so that it keeps your cranking battery charged as you move from spot to spot with the outboard engine all day long. You're constantly putting charge back in your cranking battery. When it gets full, it automatically switches from the cranking battery to the trolling motor batteries so you can charge your trolling motor batteries during your fishing day as well. Fantastic convenience that could be a real time saver for you out on the water. And finally, it's got a compartment under here. I think I can show you a quick cutaway of it. It allows easy access to your bilge pumps and hoses in case anything goes awry underneath there. You ever need to get to your bilge pumps for any reason to remove a clog or to change something out, easy access right through this little compartment. And finally, in the category of they've thought of everything, there's even recessed navigational lighting built into the gunnel of this boat so that there's nothing raised up above the top level here to catch brush and stumps and docks and break off. Finally, even on the Nitro Z20 trailer, everything is convenient and well thought out for you. On those days when you're launching and loading the boat yourself, with 3 easy steps and a balance handle here, it's a one-person operation to launch and load the Nitro Z20. Hey, go to your nearest dealer and take a look at the all-new Nitro Z20, and I think you'll be every bit as impressed as I am. I am so much looking forward to fishing out of this top-of-the-line machine. I hope you enjoy.